When was the last time that you've been in a competition? I mean, this is not your first time, not your first rodeo in a pageant or a competition, right?
That's true. For pageant specifically, that was around 2 years ago. But Century Tuna doesn't classify as a pageant. But if it does, I guess that one would be almost close to 8 months ago. That was the last time I competed. But now I'm here.
So how do you find participating in pageants?
It's good. Originally, I came to the Philippines for school, but there's like a lot of doors that open that were modeling, pageants, and pageants were something I'd like to stick towards as it promotes an advocacy, which I know that I have.
I see. So, actually, yun dapat yung question ko. But what was your family's reaction? Because you mentioned na initially you came here for school.
Yes.
But then you finally accepted opportunities. What's your family's reaction na you're changing route this time?
Well, my mom has always wanted a daughter. Unfortunately, she didn't get a daughter. She got 5 boys. So because of that, I always thought, why not join a pageant? Because it's my mom's dream to have a daughter join Miss Universe. Fortunately, I can't do that for her, but I can still try to join pageants for her.
So, how about your siblings? What are their reaction? You're all boys.
Yeah.
Not everyone's okay or usual. It's not the usual common thing for men to join pageantry. But what's their reaction?
Their reaction was keep going for it. They always know that I'm trying to push myself, and they've been super supportive for that. I'm super grateful for that.
Do they watch you during your competitions?
Not in person, not yet, but hopefully in the future they will. But for now, it's always been my mom that flies out just to watch my pageants.
I see. Okay. And so, you mentioned earlier na it's because of advocacy also. You utilize it as a platform. So can you be more specific about your advocacy?
Yeah, so my advocacy is for access to quality education. As a current college student, I've been lucky enough to be able to travel across the Philippines to multiple campuses, to multiple provinces to be able to promote quality education through my college and also through my own outreach with Century Tuna or also on my own accord. And I've always felt that as long as you have access to education that you can become great and then thus making your environment better.
What are you taking up in school?
I take a business.
Business. Because eventually you plan to, of course, build your own business, put up your own business.
100%.
Which industry?
F&B. I'd say food and beverage right now. I'm seeing like a giant market here, but we'll see after the pageant where that leads. I'm trying to plan on something, so.
Is that based on any influence in the family? That's why you want to venture into F&B?
Actually, completely not. My entire family are all doctors or in the medical field. I'm the only one not in the medical field, but they've been super supportive, so yeah.
Okay. So maybe Jether, at this point, the fans or supporters would like to get to know more about like what's an ideal day for you. Let's say, what do you do on your rest days? Because you mentioned marami ka nang nasalihan na pageants and the fans know you during competitions. But what about an ideal rest day, a common day for you? What does it look like?
I feel like I won't give the generic pageant answer, like the proper answer
Yeah,
that most guys give here. I'm gonna be truthfully honest. I wake up in the morning around like 10:59 a.m. Probably order some brunch from somewhere because I'm feeling really, really lazy. Afterwards, I call my mom almost every day. I'm a big mama's boy. And then afterwards, I usually go to the gym. But if it's a rest day, I'm still at the gym because I just love it. At the end of the night, I usually like building Legos. I'm a huge Lego fan.
Lego.
Yes,
Okay.
it like speaks to my heart. Yeah, and then I guess watching some anime at night because it's just who I am.
It's something that you enjoy. It relaxes you.
Exactly.
Okay. So, what's one thing naman that you always carry with you?
Ooh, I carry these rings with me, and I wear it every single day. I never take them off actually. They say 13 in Japanese and 13 in Korean. 13 is my lucky number since I'm born December 13th. Yeah.
So those rings, and I've never do you not wear them when you go outside? Even sa gym, naka-ring ka.
Even at the gym, I wear them. I always, it's a gentle reminder that you don't create your luck isn't given. You create your own luck, and so even if it's unlucky, I believe that I can be lucky.
Ayan, no, binigyan na tayo ngayon ng quote for the day,
Quote for the
ni
day.
Jether. But if you were to describe yourself in 3 words,
3 words.
what are those words?
I am me. Those 3 words, I know they aren't like specific adjectives like most people give generically. I am me because I'm still trying to figure myself out. I'm 23 years old and I got a whole lot of life to learn, study, grow, and the only thing I could be is me. And that's what I'm here to stand for.
How about, I just want to get a little more personal,
Yeah.
pero this one's about any personal struggles that you've overcome that makes you the man that you are. Do medyo seryoso yung question natin na gano'n na.
Yeah. On my social media, throughout this pageant, I thought it was a huge thing that to post my journey coming here, journey not just being in this pageant, journey being here as a person. I guess it's that stereotypical whole story where I was bullied because I was overweight, whatever the case is. But honestly, I'm grateful for that because it led to becoming who I am today. Without any of those experiences, I wouldn't have been able to push myself farther and farther. And that's what shaped me.
Okay, so speaking about health, because men's mental health, on the other hand, is often overlooked. How do you think we can encourage more men to open up about their struggles? Kasi 'di ba normally ang perception about men is they keep everything
Inside.
yeah, inside. So, what do you think about that?
I think that misconception of guys keeping it inside, I feel like what we need to do is be able to communicate better to one another. I've seen that in my own personal life. To be honest with you all, I struggle with that too, where I tend to keep it inside. And I realize it's not because of the people around me, it's because of what's happening inside of me, what's happening inside my mind. And so if I'm able to understand that I'm in a safe space, that I can trust these people and communicate them my struggles, then I know that my mental health will become better, and that's the best advice I can give to anyone.
Do you overthink at times, or no, not really? That's not you.
I'd say only when I'm purchasing food. I'm like, I don't know which one to order, so
Just that.
Yeah.
Straightforward. Iba talaga pag mag-handle ng situations ang mga kalalakihan, diba? So they're really very straight to the point. Ano lang, either black or white. Yun lang. Yeah, black or white. Okay, so at this point naman, Jether, of course, would like to thank the Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide Organization, Sir Jonas Gafford, and Sir Voltaire Tayak for allowing us to do the interviews with the guys. And maraming salamat po, of course, sa ating sponsors here on The Crown Philippines. La Luna Cafe, that's LA_Luna Cafe on Facebook and Instagram. Maraming salamat po sa palaging pag-supply ng ensaymada. You like ensaymada? You eat ensaymada?
I've tried ensaymada. I love ensaymada.
Love Okay, and of course, maraming salamat din sa Tasa Mobile Cafe on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And of course, Prism Skin and Body Clinic. Maraming salamat po. Going back to your journey, how would you describe this pageant journey this time, Jether, for Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide? Kasi sabi mo nga, you've joined competitions. It may be, the last one may be a little different from the rest, but for Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide.
I'd say the different experience that I have this time around. Now I'm a second-year college student. I feel like that's the only big difference from me competing in the previous competitions that I've been in, because more schoolwork is piling up and I'm trying to balance everything. That's been the most difficult aspect, but outside of that, I've always had the mentality that I'll do my best, and that's what it'll stay as I know that I can trust myself with that. 100%.
You had a viral video. I know everyone remembers, pero we will not miss this chance to ask you about, that viral moment. So, kasi parang that was during the Q&A, and then Ms. Marian Rivera asked you a question in Filipino, and then, everyone was surprised because you mentioned that you can't understand Tagalog that much.
Yes.
So, coming from that experience, how are you handling things right now?
There's definitely a lot of pressure to start learning the language a lot more. I've done my best since then to learn the language, and so who knows, this time for question and answer, you might expect some Tagalog. But I guess we'll see what'll happen on finals night. But till then, I'll be practicing in the meantime, and I'll be seeing what I can do.
You are a title holder of the last competition. You're the grand big winner, right?
Yes.
Of the last competition you joined, and now you signed up for Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide. Does that mean anything? I mean, do you think this is going to be a lot easier for you because you're already a title holder in the last competition, or it's something that pressures you in a way?
Honestly speaking, none of the titles that I have coming into this one, while am very grateful for them, the one thing I know coming into this one is that I'm just Jether coming into it. I'm not Century Tuna Super Bod male grand winner. I'm just Jether. And coming into this, that's all my mindset is, because now I'm back to a candidate. Now I'm fighting for the crown, and honestly, I don't see any advantage that I have personally against any of the others, as they're coming as their best, and that's all I can expect.
For someone who has joined male pageants, again, this is not your first time, but what do you think is the biggest misconception about male pageants or men joining a beauty pageant?
I feel like there's a large misconception about, I guess, a lot of males thinking that it's lame or it's not something that they're willing to explore. But honestly speaking, I'm so grateful I went down this path, as it's shaped me into who I can become. I know that my public speaking skill has improved greatly since then. I used to be that shy, awkward kid that could never talk in front of a crowd, but now speaking in front of thousands and then millions online, and I love it. Yeah, so I suggest anyone that wants to do it, and if you don't want to, you're missing out.
Still boils down to it being a good platform
100%.
for everyone's influence. All right, so why should you win a Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide title?
Okay, that was the big question.
Yes.
Why should Jether win Mr.
Kaya binigla
Filipinas?
kita eh. Binadali ko yung question.
Why should Jether win Mr. Filipinas Worldwide? I'll say this. Title or not, I know that I will win because I joined this competition to push myself. And if that's the only goal, and I'm currently doing it, I'll always win. So no matter what happens, I'll win. And if you're asking specifically about the crown, I think I'm the best shot. Feel it in my heart. I don't think there's a sense of like arrogance when someone says it. I come in here with confidence, and I'll do my best. So that's why I feel like I should win.
So this part naman is the Mr. Pilipinas Fast Talk Edition. Okay, are you ready? So yung iba dito Tagalog, I'll try to
Sige, game. Game.
Okay, so let's go. Let's do this. Jetter, pansit or spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Maanghang or matamis?
Matamis.
Breakfast in bed or dinner by candlelight?
Dinner by candlelight.
Gumising ng maaga or late matulog?
Late matulog.
Mag-travel sa future or bumalik sa past?
Bumalik sa past.
Kung isa kang ulam, ano ka? Fried or saucy?
Saucy.
Gwapo na walang abs or may abs pero hindi gwapo?
Guapo, walang abs.
Build a dream house or travel the world?
Travel the world.
Holding hands or kiss a forehead?
Kiss a forehead.
Ano ang mas okay mong maramdaman? Laging gutom or laging antok?
Laging antok.
Kapag may crush ka, tititigan mo or ngingitian?
I want a third option. I'd like to wink at them instead. That's what I like to do.
Oh, coffee date or movie date?
Movie date.
Single with barkada or love life pero LDR?
Love life LDR.
Mahal mo or mahal ka?
Mahal ka.
Wow! Thank you so much!
Thank
And
you,
of course,
guys.
can you invite everyone to follow your socials, and where else can we get updates about your Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide journey?
All right, everyone. My name is Jether Palomo. That's actually my Instagram and TikTok handle. You can find me there under JETHER PALOMO. I'm hoping you guys support me during this competition. And as always, I love you. Mahal kita.
Thank you.